to your exercise program, which of course is my first recommendation. I don't think anybody here would expect anything less coming from a boot camp instructor and a personal trainer. But if you can't make it, the next best alternative would be taking a stroll with your spouse to the bedroom. All right? How's that sound for fun, ladies, huh? Not bad, right? Now listen to this. There was a study done of 2,500 individuals, aged 49 to 54, found that having an orgasm at least 3 times a week cut in half the likelihood of death from coronary heart disease. Oh my gosh. That's not a joke. It's not a joke. That's true. And varying underlying health issues, such as contracting a sexually transmitted disease like an STD or AIDS, all right, sex can in fact give you a great workout. Now, take this into account. A vigorous sex session can double a person's heart rate and burn up to about 200 calories in the same duration of time. It's not bad, right? 200 calories, all right? That would be the equivalent of completing a brisk 15-minute run, all right? So again, ladies, staying in bed with your spouse might be just what the doctor ordered, right? All right. Number 2, now, women rule in some matters of the heart, but when it comes to research into cardiovascular disease, it's the men who come into the national spotlight. All right? Now, for decades, heart disease and heart attacks have been erroneously viewed as a man's illness. Now, please understand that heart disease kills 500,000 American women annually. That's 50,000 greater than their male counterparts. All right? Now, here's another gender gap. Women don't tend to experience the classic Hollywood standard heart attack symptoms in which gripping heart pain sends them keeling over onto the floor, right? We may have seen these in some of the movies, right? Instead, women have reported tightness, aching, or pressure in the heart, plus nausea, jaw, and back pain. So again, something different than maybe what you have seen. Number 3, how about somebody with a bigger heart? All right, now, it's true that some people really do have bigger hearts than other people. Now, I'm not going to go down the path here of someone who has a bigger heart because they may love more or show more affection. As a matter of fact, I'm going down the opposite direction, okay? So rather than a sign of affection, an enlarged heart can signal underlying heart disease. Now, the most common type, called dilated cardiomyopathy, occurs when the heart's chambers stretch out and enlarge, okay? So there's a stretching out here or a bulging here of this cardiac tissue. Now, this bulging acts as a barrier, saps the heart's strong pumping power, and deprives the body's organs of enough blood. If this is left untreated, heart failure will occur. All right? Number 4, all right. Number 4, who here has had a good hearty laugh lately? All right, oh, everybody has. About 5 seconds ago, right? You know, you get in that giggly, funny kind of mood, right? Everything just is so funny, right? It's the kind of laugh that sends tears streaming down your cheeks, right? Well, a good laugh like this does more than just warms your soul. Research shows us that this intense laughter causes the lining of blood vessel walls, which are called endothelium, to relax. Now, this relaxation increases blood flow for up to 45 minutes after your laughing attack. So what does that mean? That means 45 minutes after you stop laughing, your blood vessel walls are still strengthened. All right? Interesting stuff, right? Number 5. Now, who likes their wine here? Raise your hand. Oh, of course, everybody. Now, a glass of Merlot can go straight to the heart. All right? And recent research shows that so too can the white variety. All right? See, when I was researching for this talk today, this was something that surprised me because I was always under the impression that it was the red wines that had all those heart-healthy properties. But now, there's recent research coming out that proves otherwise. All right? So scientists have attributed the heart benefits of red wines to grape skins, which we all know are chock full of certain protective antioxidants. All right? Now, since the purple-hued skins get removed to make the Chardonnays, scientists had erroneously assumed that white wine simply would not provide those heart-healthy benefits. Now, experiments done in the laboratory indicate that a grape's pulp conceals cardioprotective compounds that rival those found in your red wines. All right? So number 1, you want to make sure that you're drinking your wine. All right? And number 2, you want to make sure you're drinking 1 glass of your wine, right? Because moderation is key there with alcohol. No, not the whole bottle.
Share it with your friend.
And lastly, a broken heart. Now, I've had a few of these over the course of the years with the various girlfriends that I dated in high school and in college. So I can attest to this. But a broken heart does cause one to swoon, does it not? All right. Now, understand this. Studies have shown that a breakup with a loved one or upon hearing news of a family member's death can literally lead to a broken heart in the form of a heightened risk of a heart attack and or a stroke. All right? Now, this trauma and stress also triggers the release of stress hormones into the bloodstream that temporarily stun the heart. All right? The resulting symptoms mimic those of a heart attack, such as shortness of breath, chest pain. But this type of achy heart can bounce back within just a few short days with a little TLC and a little rest. All right? So now you can begin to see just how important your heart is. You can see just how responsive it becomes to the external stimuli in your personal environment, right? To your personal environment. It reacts positively or negatively, reflecting emotions, and also with what you eat and drink. And now you can begin to see just how it seems to take on a life of its own, can you not?